Hey guys and girls, BTRMESSIAH here with a new series for you. This is Battlefield Basics, where I'm going to be showing you the basics of Battlefield, how to play various game types. First episode here is Rush, and for an example we're using no shot canals. I am going to be attacking and defending on both these sides. I'm going to be showing you a few quick tips of how to play the map. First things first, what you're looking at now is a picture layout of the map. We've got different zones of the bases: Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4 and Zone 5. Next thing, we're going to spawn in. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to spawn in on the aircraft carrier as an attacker. You either want to get in a helicopter or the Amtrak. For this instance, I'm spawning in the Amtrak. And what you want to do is you want to try and get your squad with you inside that Amtrak or any other teammates that you can, and you want to drive it straight over to the enemy base as fast as you can. Come up the middle ramp where the docking station is, the middle docking station ramp. Drive it right round into the first building where the first set of objectives are. Normally what's going to happen here is you're going to take a lot of enemy rocket fire or Amtrak fire or any other fire that's going to come at you. And what you want to do is you want to bail out and shoot any other enemies that are with you. Do a quick circle around the crates, and now the Amtrak's going to be under a lot of heavy damage. So what you want to do is you want to get the repair tool out. You want to be an engineer. You want to get this repair tool out and you want to keep the Amtrak alive. A, because it's a mobile spawn point, it's a beast of a tank and it's not going to get destroyed very easily. And C, you're going to get a lot of points, which is going to help you with a few assignments that are going to come up in Battlefield 3. And it's going to level you up fast enough. Next thing that's going to happen is you're going to want to keep it alive. The next thing that you're going to see me do is you need to make sure all your weapons are fully loaded before you take engagements. The next thing, you can spot vehicles. Spotting vehicles is very important, especially the Tunguska that the enemy will have. The Tunguska is very strong, but also at the same time very weak. It can be destroyed with 2 rockets. You see here a long-range rocket, and then coming back to a quick SMG kill for a guy that's running across. You don't want any guys to get to that first base that you're going to come against. Next thing, you're going to see me, I'm going back and I've spawned in the Amtrak, okay? I've spawned in, you can see it's on fire again. I'm going to throw a grenade to where I see an enemy pop up on the map. The Amtrak is going to drive straight over to the next objective. I'm going to fire an RPG at the enemy APC, and you see what happens with that is the APC is very weak and it's just going to get blown up very easily. Next thing, park the Amtrak on top of the objective. I know it's a noobish, well, it's not a noobish tactic. It's very, very cheeky because the enemy can't get to it to disable it from exploding, and also it's just another mobile spawn point near the objective for you, which is very good for your case, and you're always going to want that. You're still going to be taking a lot of enemy fire from this, so what I suggest is you leave the Amtrak in the middle of where it can't be hit easily. You leave that as a mobile spawn point, and you get those quick repair points. These quick repair points are what's going to level you up a lot faster in Battlefield 3. Also now, new tip: when you're the gunner, you're going to be facing the Tunguska a lot of this base. What you need to do is you need to use the grenade launcher. I know it's not very powerful, but the grenade launcher can disable. You see there, the grenade launcher can disable the tank very, very, very quickly. It's not very good at range though, and also it's not very good at infantry because it's not got much splash damage. So what I would suggest with the Amtrak is definitely change weapon when you're the gunner to the machine gun for the men. A, because you're gonna get a lot more points doing this, and you're not gonna have to wait for reloads. And whilst you're reloading the grenade launcher, switch to the machine gun, and you're going to shoot a lot more people. Also, the machine gun is very, very, very effective at killing the men. You're going to see here again that I'm just going to have to keep popping out of the Amtrak to keep it alive. Again, just collecting more and more points. Can't complain from that really. Need to get back in the Amtrak now. The next thing that you're going to see happen is the Amtrak's going to be at the enemy base now, and you're going to want to swap to your machine gun on the Amtrak, and you're going to want to shoot the enemies down, because the machine gun is a lot better effective at shooting enemies than the grenade launcher would have been, and it would have been very easy to miss with the grenade launcher. Another thing that you're going to want to notice as well is the grenade launcher will have splash damage. You're going to be able to shoot enemies that are behind walls or behind cover that you're not going to be able to see otherwise. So that's when the grenade launcher comes into effect from shooting the enemies. Another thing that you need to do is you're going to need to drive the Amtrak near the objective each time. benefit of driving it near the objectives is that again, your team is just going to be able to spawn on top. All of your team, not just your squad, all of your team is going to be able to spawn on top of the Amtrak, as long as you keep it alive. Keeping the Amtrak alive is the key. The next thing you're going to see is we're going to take up the next objective. Now I'm going to spawn in the Amtrak, and I'm going to drive it straight round. This is the route that you're going to want to take the Amtrak to go to the next set of objectives. This is zone 3 now, and if you want to see where the zones are, go back up to the start of the video where there's a map and it will show you. Okay, so I'm the driver now, and the gunner's trying to shoot some guy on the hill. I think he got him with the splash damage from the grenade launcher. When driving the Amtrak, I'd suggest keep on the road, because there's a lot of trickery and people will always keep trying to get the Amtrak destroyed and plant anti-tank mines or just hide there. So we're driving in, and also as we're driving in, I've gone a bit too far just so I could spot that, and the gunner has spotted the enemy APC. Now we're going to bail out in a minute. We're going to show support to try and get this this objective. Now what's going to happen is this, I'm going to take a lot of fire now, so what's going to happen is you're going to want to try and lie down here. Here's a nice cheeky spot to get the objective. Okay, I've died and I've come back round. What's going to happen is we're going to go on top, so we get an aerial view of the objective. Quick kill there. There's a tank there, so we're going to want to fire the RPGs at it. I'd suggest firing RPGs at the wheels because it's going to disable the tank a lot faster. Also, don't be afraid to switch to your secondary if you've not got enough ammo in your primary weapon, because the secondary weapons on this game, yeah, they're not amazingly effective, but they're going to get the job done. Here again you can see the tank moving again, so get ready to reload that RPG. Note that we also damaged an enemy, so that enemy is going to be away for a while now. Shoot again at the tank. For some reason that didn't hit. Either that's just me with bad aim or the game's playing tricks on me. No, all my team is at this bit of the base now. I wasn't going to be able to get that guy. What I was going to do is going to control the engagement and get him as he was coming in. So we'll lay on the floor trying to get the guy. Now this base is going to get taken now, so we're going to move up. Reload the RPG. You can see a guy there trying to shoot with the pistol. Didn't happen and I got shot, unfortunately. That's just an unfortunate death. It's one of the things that happens in Battlefield. Next thing, we've been revived, so we're going to run right the way round. And it's important that we run right the way round because we can get a nice flanking route now to the next base. And we're going to see a lot of enemies now that we're going to be able to kill. So quickly now, we're going to quickly try and shoot the enemies to try and get a few points and get the enemies away from you. There's a new tip that I will come out later in the video that will explain this a bit more, which is about getting the enemies off the base when you're moving up. Okay, so now we can see that all the enemies from this part of the base have gone, so we're going to move around, and this is a nice route that you're going to want to take to flank around to the next set of objectives. Always remember, reload the RPG. The RPG is a very key weapon on this base. Okay. Also, you can never have enough long range shots. This is what I'm talking about with the APC. Shoot the back doors. The back doors are key because once the back doors are shot, they open up so you can see inside and you'll be able to shoot the enemies. Now the enemy's gone behind and we're going to chase after him because there's a lot of people there and we're going to kill him. Okay. Next thing now, we're chasing behind him. Quick kill there. Some awful aiming on my behalf. That was shocking. Can't believe that's actually happened. I should have killed him a long time ago. Now we're at the next set of objectives now, and we're at the side so we can have an aerial view and see if anybody's coming in, which we're going to see. You want to constantly be pressing the spot button, which on the PC, in this case, is Q. And I'm going to quickly spray down some guy to suppress him and I got a kill assist from that, I think. So now we're going to start moving up. We're going to move over to the next base as well now. Spawning in the Amtrak. Spawning in the Amtrak is important. It's at the back of our base and it'll be easy to repair. What you want to repair this because you're going to get a lot of points from it. And also, you want your team to spawn in it so you can drive up to the next set of objectives. the reason why you want to repair it first is because when you're spawning in on Battlefield 3, you can actually see the Amtrak, and people aren't just going to get in an Amtrak if it's smoking and on fire, because it's going to get blown up easily. So it helps you as well, and you're not going to die. Right, you're going to want to go down now. This is the route that you want to take. Don't always take the roads now. Go the quickest way to get on this road. This road is the main road to the next objectives. This is zone 4 now that we're going to go up to. Drive the Amtrak straight up this road, straight into the enemy base, right? There's going to be a few people here, and this guy over here is going to start firing RPGs at us. What I'm going to do is start running them over. I don't know how I missed the first time, but the second time, quickly squashed. And we're going to jump out now, and we're going to start repairing the Amtrak, because there's a lot of enemy fire. For some reason now, my teammate just doesn't understand the fact that the Amtrak is being repaired. So that's just stupid on his part. Now you're going to want to put the Amtrak side on now for this when you're repairing and driving up, because it's a lot easier to repair it and it'll provide more cover and a bigger mobile spawn point for your team. Always keep the Amtrak alive. I can't stress how much the Amtrak is the key to winning on this game, especially on this base, because you can just drive the Amtrak straight up to the objectives. This is still zone 4 now. You can see now that I've just provided a nice mobile spawn point next to the first objectives, and now we're going to switch teams, and I'm going to show you a few things while defending on this map. First things first, when you're moving up in bases, they've just taken our base and we're going to move up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and kill all the enemies. And the reason why you want to do this is because you don't want to be moving towards the base to defend it and just get shot from behind. It just seems pointless and a waste of time. And now what you can do is you can get rid of their tickets very, very easily. You can get rid of good 5 or 6 tickets. I'm going to quickly shoot this guy. You need to watch out for people spawning on people and just jumping out their ass. Again, just keep shooting the people that are going to come for you. Make sure you do a good path of the area before doing this. Don't know how that RPG missed, but another quick tip is learning how to RPG helicopters, because the little bird on this map is very, very effective at destroying men. So you want to get rid of that. Also, there's going to be people that are going to be spawning out jumping out the little bird as it crashes. So you need to make sure that you get them and their mates. Quick tip, now that guy's jumping over, and I was going to get the edge on him by jumping over the actual rocks to get a nice aerial shot on him. Always try and take this route now. Try and take this route to the next set of objectives. What you're going to see now is what I call controlling the engagements, or controlling how you're going to kill the people. What you're going to want to do is you want to start pre-fire, hip-fire people when there's multiple people. Because you're going to be shooting at them by the time that they register in their brain, oh god, there's a person in front of me, I need to kill him. So that's going to help you get a lot of turning multi-kills. As well with the UMP-45, it's got a slow fire rate, so you're not going to expel all your bullets immediately, which is a good thing. And now we're just going to end quickly with a quick helicopter being shot down. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please comment, rate, subscribe, come back to my channel. I'm the Messiah. I will see you in the next video, which should be a conquest tutorial. Goodbye.